to the fucking show where I die a little inside.
They skid off and hung him here. I need to get to the junkyard. Whatever this thing is, it's got a real halo for obscurity.
Oh no. Not Obscurus.
Hit him with the folding chair. Bring it back to WWE. Hello, Ice Sword. The best weapon in the game.
It's really cool looking too.
Yeah. Alright, so where do we gotta go?
I don't know.
It's a good thing these cases are actually really short.
Right?
Instead of like us traveling around for hours upon hours looking for survivors so that we could level up our shit so we could go collect everything and then go finish the case. Do you know how long we were in case?
What the fuck?
What?
It's not even
What?
solid.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Why is it not even solid?
Oh. Okay.
I could probably hide inside of this thing.
I dare ask what happens if you go out.
Perfectly hidden inside the bus.
Hey, we got to see what happens when we die!
Oh my god.
We fell through the earth.
That's awesome. We fell through the world. That's great, dude.
That was
awesome.
the best thing that's ever happened within this.
That
This
is
game
super
is the
cool.
gift that keeps on giving.
Honestly. It's solid now.
Is the ambulance? The ambulance is still in there.
Oh my god. It went back to not being solid.
Maybe it's not solid only for cars.
For the ambulance.
For the ambulance.
Only for the ambulance. You get special treatment.
Is this where the zombie tag is?
No, it's not.
Why not? What do you want, bitch?
You must really not like her.
Oh, fuck is this bitch?
Yeah, I was just...
Can you zoom in on her face for a sec?
Why don't you stay here and cover?
Oh, sorry.
I said zoom in, not take a picture.
Yeah? Good call.
I don't-
your back.
I don't like her hair. Or her face. Or anything about this. You know what? Her beanie even looks off.
The colors that clash.
Yeah, come on.
Die.
The colors that clash.
Oh, the Lord. Oh yeah, let me be fucking stealthy.
With a nice sword.
You know, a ninja could do that and not be discovered ever, so.
Ever. Come on, do you really have to sneak?
Well,
You can eat bullets for breakfast.
I gotta be stealthy, yeah.
You can eat bullets
Look,
for breakfast.
maybe I could distract him. Go check it out.
Fucking Johnny Sasaki
Maybe
looking
I could
ass.
just distract him.
This is disgusting. I hope you sneak around this guy.
I killed him.
Your shield means nothing. That's
Whoa.
just
Oh my god!
just overkill.
Wow, he turned into meaty.
All God's creatures, fresh off the grill, going down to Mr. Meaty where friends meet is.
I'm trying to teabag your friend, dude. Are you kidding me? I wonder if I could kill him by just stepping on his fucking toes.
Oh, my toes. Oh.
I'm gonna step on the top of your head.
You killed him by stepping on his toes.
Wow, this is honestly just too easy.
This is just pathetic.
It's honestly just pathetic, exactly.
Like I said, you can... He exploded. He's gone now. He's gone now. He's fucking gone now.
Oh, he really went for a loop, didn't he? Wow. Okay. I don't even know what to say after that. That was just way too much. That was just way too much for me.
Where do you go?
I don't fucking know.
Do we glitch something? I think you gotta go around.
Did we fuck up?
No, I think we just gotta go around.
Hey, did we go through the wrong entrance?
Oh, we could do that mission too. Apparently it doesn't count towards our final completion score.
Okay, the side mission. And side missions are irrelevant.
That is weird. Like, rumors don't count?
Right?
That's
They
weird.
actually don't really count for anything, actually.
What do they do for you? Give you experience, I guess?
I guess so. Yeah, shut up.
Oh, look, a psycho. Oh, look, he's dying. Ooh, toasty.
No, I'm really just gonna give him the fucking business right now. I don't even care.
The business?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the business. Oh, my tootsies!
My tootsies are up.
Oh! And he's dead. Frank, why are you scared? You eat bullets for breakfast. It's games like get ready to take a picture of his fucking unending death.
I can't move! Frank burning in the hellfires.
Skip on me by cozying up with a creep.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were obscurious.
I actually did think that she was...
So did I.
I'm gonna take these so we can make ice swords in the future.
Sounds good.
Those bastards took Darcy.
Oh.
See which way they went?
Westridge, I think.
His arm.
His leg.
Please. You like my spider leg
Scratch your
gun?
back. We were just talking. Come on, Paula. Don't glitch out on me.
Is she actually?
I hope not.
Just go inside. Maybe she'll be more talkative inside.
Probably, but not on purpose.
Oh, there is.
Okay. I'll see if I can
Wait,
figure out
there
where we're
is.
going. You go.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, that actually feels pretty good. Shh, shh.
I'll electrify your ass cheeks.
No, Frank. Sprint.
Throw? No.
No.
I'm
No.
getting tired of the Junior Elite News Club. We need to focus on what's going on here.
Are we going to the place yet? No!
Man, but why is there so much fucking shit?
Just to get one zombie tag. This is ridiculous.
Hey, Brad. Obscurus.
Yeah, die inside of that shelter.
Think it's some kind of
Fuck
horrible
foe.
zombie monster.
Fuck fuck. The fuck is
Fuck,
wrong with
fuck
me?
yo.
Fuck yo.
I'm off to Westridge to track.
So I think I was told the best thing ever by my friend Steve.
Okay.
So I was getting out of my race relations class, which makes me angry because it's just a bunch of liberal bullshit that doesn't make any sense. And so I get out, and jokingly I say to Steve, I say, guys, I think I might be racist. And Steve's like, you think? I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? He's like, come on, I watch GCN.
Oh.
I'm like, hey, you got me there.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's funny.
Fuck.
That's great. Steve sounds like a nice guy. He's the one that watches us during the streams, right?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, he's awesome. I would love for the GCN and for the Five Towns friends to mingle.
Yeah.
It's like how people felt about the
Well, fuck.
Juan Hyra group.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
longest time.
Yeah, definitely. I love Juan and Hiram.
Yeah, Juan
And
and
I
Hyra.
also kind of love the group.
I like Jordan.
Oh, yeah, Jordan's fucking funny as hell. I love him. I love talking about anime with him.
So funny.
This crap unfold.
Yada,
Yada yada yada.
yada.
Fucking so
Load.
they
Wes,
I'm Isaac.
over here. Let's talk.
Hold on. Alright, I'm ready.
All right. All right.
So they recently released footage of a new Gundam series. It's called Gundam Build Divers. It's part of the Gundam Build Fighter series. But the thing that's really weird about it is that like apparently it takes place in like virtual reality.
I get that.
So like you can have whatever kind of avatar you want. But the thing is a lot of the characters in this world are either furries
Tom can keep
or like humans with like animal qualities, like, you know, cat ears and shit. And I'm wondering if they're like trying to get that target audience by having furries in the show. And it kind of really just came as like a shock to me. I was really just surprised. I was really, really surprised. You know, I don't really mind it. I don't give a shit. You know, I'm just gonna watch it for the fighting. That's all I've ever cared about. Fuck your gate.
That reminds me of a tweet I saw when Fighter Z was still like about to come out, and it was when they first like announced Android 21 being a Majin, and someone just goes like, it's like they're trying to sell to the cyber lady demon woman market. They're trying to sell this game and they're gonna destroy us all to make it happen.
Fuck.
Destroy the picture of Billy.
Yes.
They're appealing to the cyber files and the demon girl lovers, and they're gonna destroy us all to make it happen. Hammy! But it's not our Hammy. That guy had a little bit of a problem.
Yeah. He.
Come on! We gotta help the others!
Who are you again?
It's Hammy.
Who?
You got a name?
Frank West, photojournalist.
Isn't that the bitch we saved from Tom?
Now hurry up!
Yes.
Remember when we were looking around here for so fucking long?
Oh yeah, when we were just like there
'Cause we didn't-
there has to be a basement or something. Oh
'Cause we
fuck!
didn't-
It's the lesbian.
Because we didn't know that dig sites
You
exist.
keep obscures off us!
Sure. You play Florence Nightingale, I'll be Rambo. When this is over, we can
Oh
switch.
fuck, yo, is Jordan bleeding out? Oh no, that's just her natural dark aura.
Fuck, she bleeding out? Nah? Alright. Cool.
No, oh no, it's just concentrated brooding. Yeah, I just fucking scrambled your innards with lasers.
I scrambled your eggs.
More baddies.
Tickles, don't it?
Or whatever.
Tickles my tickle.
Wait, hold that thought. Oh no, I didn't want to throw that. Fuck, we need that. Alright, I guess all we have is grenades on us. Pepper, seasoned. Oh man. Damn, look at Frank. He's like a seasoned war veteran. He's like a seasoned vegetable.
Hey, tickles.
Oh yeah, well I got second dose for you, you bitch.
Hey. Hey, I'm pretty good, aren't I?
I want a video game protagonist to have like that kind of voice, but it should look like a big burly muscly man. Like
Oh,
a fucking...
that reminds me of this One Piece character named Pika, who is like this huge beefcake of a man, but he talks like Helium Man, and fucking he's really sensitive about his voice, and fucking the first thing that Luffy and Zoro do is just start laughing at him.
As Luffy and Zoro usually do.
Yeah, as Luffy and Zoro are probably the most insensitive out of everyone else.
Set a trap for the monster.
Yeah.
Especially Zoro, because Zoro's always into picking fights.
I just want a video game protagonist that has like literally the look of Mike Hager, but sounds like Helium Mike Tyson.
Oh, that reminds me of that one scene from Flapjack where it's the really muscular man, but he has the voice of a lady. Have you ever seen that?
Nah,
Oh, it's so funny. You should look it up.
that's a show that I've learned to love.
Flapjack is excellent. It's great, just like Chowder. Chowder is also excellent. Although when I was young and Chowder first came out, I was very upset because I've always been very into cooking, and I thought it was going to be an actual show about like actual realistic cooking. And I watched the pilot, and it was just like fake, goofy cooking with unreal ingredients, and I was like, well, I guess I'll get a cry. Stop poking me! Stop it.
I watched this this documentary where it was like a chemist challenged a master chef to a cook-off, and basically the chemist was using all like this scientific mumbo fucking jumbo to like make the food to see if he can make it taste as good as like any chef can.
That reminds me of what the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
That was really creepy.
Your feet.
So, that reminds me of this manga that I have read in the past. I think it's called fuck if I know.
Fuck if you know.
I think it's called fuck. I want to call it Hell's Kitchen, but I don't think it's called Hell's Kitchen because that is also the name of something with Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's essentially about this one guy, and he has a crush on this chick, and this chick is a food critic, and her favorite thing to do is obviously to fucking eat food. So he basically like he meets this demon named Dogma, and Dogma is essentially like a demon that really loves eating souls, and the tastiest souls out there are the souls of chefs. And he's basically been like traveling around for centuries just eating chefs. And every time he eats someone's soul, he also gains their knowledge as well. So he himself is a really good chef. And he's basically like, you know, I am a connoisseur of fine souls. And he's like, I have eaten the greatest chefs of all time, but now nothing else tastes the same for me. So he's like, I'm going to make the greatest meal, and to do that, I am going to make my own chef. Like, I'm going to train a chef using all of the knowledge that I have, and then once they become, in my eyes, the perfect chef, I will eat their soul and have the greatest meal of all time.
What is this?
It's a manga. I think it's called, like, Hell's Kitchen or something.
Okay.
But anyway, so he meets up with the kid who wants to, like, you know, impress the chick, but he doesn't know how to cook. He's a fucking loser at everything. So Dogma teaches him how to cook, but, you know, the whole plot line is essentially him, like, you know, of course learning how to cook, but also trying to figure out a way to, like, escape from Dogma, because he knows that, like, once he's done with culinary school, like, Dogma's gonna fucking eat him. He's gonna eat his soul. You know, because that's really the only reason that Dogma's helping him at all, is because he wants to eat his soul. So, it's a really, really good story, because, like, at first, Dogma, like, you know, takes over his body, and, basically, like, forcibly teaches him how to cook that way, and then after a while, he actually starts, like, learning to enjoy cooking, and he's like, look, Dogma, like, you know, you can do whatever you want with me, you can torture me however you want, but, you know, you can't take over my body anymore, I'm gonna do this on my own. You know, and he's like, alright, fine. You know, if that's the wish you want me to grant, then sure, I'll grant that. And it's just about their struggles together and stuff like that.
I can't see you. Hey, there's a light in the corner. Turn it on.
And the latest arc was basically about, like, there was this one scientist who basically, like, shunned away from the entire world and went to go and live in a cave for, like, 20 years. And he was basically just studying, like, the human senses, like, to the highest degree possible. And he basically said that, like, you know, the chef is kind of irrelevant. Like, the true way to get through to the human senses is through good cooking, but only cooking through scientific means, you know, not just cooking through normal chef means. Kind of exactly like what you were talking to me about earlier. That's why it reminded me of that manga. And it's really cool. The main character fights against this one guy who's like a spice king. Like, he's really, really good with spices. And he basically, like, locks himself inside of a room and just starts smelling like
I got this.
a bunch of different fragrances that are inside of these different bottles, and he like overloads his olfactory senses, and he turns into like the fucking scientific spice genius, and that's where the manga left off, was the main character fighting against that spice guy. And apparently, like, the spice guy's, like, sense of smell was so good that, like, he could smell, like, Dogma. Because, like, Dogma was, like, masquerading as, like, a teacher, right? But he could, like, smell that there was, like, an odor on Dogma that he just couldn't recognize. And he's like, you know, that's really, really surprising to me because he was really good at recognizing things via their smell. Because he's the fucking Spice King. And he apparently he just knows the smell of everything in the fucking universe. And he's like, I don't recognize this smell at all. And he's like, he kind of just figures out that he's like a demon because he smells like a demon. As weird as that sounds, so he was gonna like try and expose Dogma and all that. But it's a super, super good series, and it reminded me so much of what you were just talking about. What is the climax of that whole chemist versus chef thing?
Obviously the chef wins.
Oh, damn it.
Because, you know, he puts his own little twist onto things.
Yeah.
But an interesting, like one of the more interesting things that the scientist was able to do, is he made tomato soup that was completely clear, but tasted like tomatoes.
Oh.
And they're just like, how the fuck did you do that?
It's like down over
Level
there.
4.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Never interviewed a monster before. That's a hell of
I might need that med kit.
I remember in fucking Toriko, do you know what Toriko is?
I've heard of it.
The Toriko is essentially like a manga that's literally just about cooking.
Yeah.
And there's one part where like one of the chefs, the chef that's always following around Toriko, I think his name is Komatsu or something. He's basically like trying to like figure out how to make this dish called the Century Soup. And it's essentially just like a really, really delicious soup. And he like doesn't understand what he's doing wrong. And like he figures out how to make the Century Soup in the fucking dumbest way. Because like they basically found like a near extinct variety of penguin. I think they were called wall penguins. And the wall penguin's mom dies because they're fighting this guy that can like control bugs. And like the fucking army of centipedes like eats his mom. So he's like the only wall penguin left. So instead of like leaving him behind, heartlessly, Komatsu like adopts him. And it's supposed to show that like, if you're a nice guy, then good things will come from it. And like Komatsu thinks that he's figured out how to make the Century Soup. And he's like, I have every single ingredient in this but one, and for some reason it just doesn't taste like how it's supposed to taste. And he found out that the secret fucking ingredient in the soup was wall penguin drool. Because his fucking pet wall penguin just walks over to the soup and he's like, oh man, that smells good. And he starts fucking salivating into the soup. And apparently he's like, ew, did you just drool in my soup? Better give that shit a taste. Oh! It's like this fucking secret ingredient. And it's like, you see, like, he only attained that through his camaraderie with the penguin and not being a heartless shit and letting it die. And it's like, that's fucking stupid. Like, penguin drool? That was the secret fucking ingredient?
That's like some One Piece shit.
That's retarded. Boop. That's some One Piece shit. Alright. Analyzing.
It's like up one and then to the right. Well, that doesn't sound
I hear
good at
Calder.
all. Yo, it's good, Calder. There it is. Now we can leave.
You're worth riding home about.
Oh, our 100th one.
Our last
Toy
zombie
camera
type.
photo effect.
Wow. Well, we can leave now.
Can we leave? Don't we have to like complete the level?
Do we?
I don't know.
I mean, we're right here. We might as well fight Calder.
I just wanna, because I don't want to have to like go through it again. Because
Yeah.
it's fucking monotonous. And it'd just be a waste of time. And I just got all turned around and inside out and wrong.
Everything's topsy-turvy.
Yeah.
What does that remind me of? Mario Galaxy. When you're on the ball.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I made it. Right now I'm just gonna bop him real fast, like...
Kill him!
Whoa.
Nice back kick.
Right?
Is that Calder up there?
No, it's
didn't
some
think
other
so.
mook in a power suit. We don't meet Calder until way later in the game, dude.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Calder's like, "Yeah." This is like when you first start hearing about
Can you
Calder.
fucking die?!
Well, he went, flying.
It's just like in One Piece. No, did you hear what I said when... Did you hear what I said when we were playing Odyssey before?
I don't know. Probably.
I put on the straw hat and I was like, Mugiwara!
Yeah.
Look at this.
You punched him right in his nuts.
Oh! Ooh, fuck!
Bane.
Holy sh...
Are you Bane?
Well...
You packed him right in that box. Oh, it's the lieutenant.
Get inside my butt!
I don't think that's the end goal.
Stop!
I want my Cortex Skylander.
And give me my fucking fruit gushers back, man!
You said I could have cookies.
You said I could have fucking cookies? Where the fuck my cookies at?
Where the fuck?
Where the fuck my cookies
Can you imagine if your
If a fucking 5, yeah.
if your fucking 4-year-old looks at you just like, where my fucking
Where the
cookies
fuck my
at?
cookies at? That'd be awesome. Stupid! Stinky! I get it up
do
a
that
long
all the
time. I fucking love Barnyard. Whoa.
I love how there's just like really, really obscure references that like only the two of us
I know, and we just say them constantly, and people are, what the fuck was that guy doing? Did you see how he was bugging out? Yeah, I need an instant replay on that arm movement. Your controller battery is low.
What are we gonna do?
Calm down. Stop whining.
Yeah.
You think you can block bullet?
You can't outsmart the bullet.
that reminds me, you know that like Connect 4 meme that's like going around?
Do I?
You know, where they take the box from like one of the Connect 4 games and then like change it. It's like, oh, C4, the terrorist game, or like that shit. I saw one where they replaced the kids' faces with heavy and it's like, Connect 400,000 kilograms.
Oh god. Connect 400,000 balls. Love it.
My axe is bigger than yours.
Chopsaki Choo.
Look at these guys like you don't eat bullets for breakfast.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to like blow me up, and it's just why? Like you see that it's obviously not working against me. Why are you even bothering at this point?
You might as well just
Why not just run
fucking
away?
Yeah. Is it really worth dying over?
Honestly, you're fucking dumb. You guys are just mercenaries. It's not like you'll be labeled as AWOL. You gonna fucking block my bullets like a shitlord? I'm gonna get you with the right round, baby. Right round like a record, baby. Right.
Oh! He's
Whoa,
dead.
Holy balls. Oh, you got fucked.
Oh, no!
Just hurry up and fly
Just-
away, dude, honestly. Just
Why
die.
doesn't he just take it off?
Why doesn't he just fucking die?
Hey, look, jetpacks work!
Oh, okay then. I love playing this game.
Me too.
In Old Town, I learned that
I learned about
Alright, you want to run around case 3?
I guess.
We have to go to case 3 anyway, so we might as well just continue.
I can't skip this. That fucking I'm bottles.
This is
See
Jesus.
you next time.
Case for